This is my last video, y'all. And I say that reluctantly because it's kind of halfway true. What I'm starting to realize, you have to absolutely put your all into everything you do or it's not gonna work. It's not a game, it's not GTA, bro. Simulation or whatever. It might be a simulation, but it's the most interactive simulation I've ever had. I've kind of been crippled from a young age because I'm realizing that I had it easy in most of the things that I had to do in most of my endeavors. For example, in school, like I was one of those kids that I didn't really have to try. I could get good grades, like I was just kind of doing class and I was in like the top classes. You know, low effort and you turn in this paper or you put a little bit on this project and this assignment and then you can, never study, but then you can memorize the answers real quick for the test just to get through and then go to the next test. And especially like when I went to college for that 1 year, that was one of the major things that got me because I had never really been in a position where I had to actually work for something to get it. And I'm going through that now with the business and my YouTube channel, and y'all see I'm putting these videos out and it's kind of like, well, it's not kind of, it is very minimal, very low quality, high quality resolution. Obviously, I'm in 4K right now. Make sure you switch it up to 4K, by the way. But low quality as far as effort put into trying to make the video be appealing and be stimulating and make somebody stay on and increase the engagement, increase the retention. Like my past few videos have been very low quality in that perspective. You can't do that continuously and expect to be at the highest level of success. It just doesn't work, and you're not being honest with yourself. You're only cheating yourself. And I know I said I was gonna do a video like this every day for the month of August, but I'm starting to see, like, I've done it for 2 weeks consistently now. I'll probably post it for 14, 15 days with some few gaps in between a couple of days of posting. And it don't take me long to learn what I'm doing is working or is it not working or how to make it better. And so now seeing the results and seeing the analytics, I'm gaining traction on my channel. It's working, like people are loving it, but I gotta come at it a different way. Like I can't just post a video every day. I gotta let them breathe and they start performing better when I've stopped posting. Some video that I made starts taking off a little bit. So I wanna take time and I wanna really develop my craft, y'all. I wanna really, just refine myself and just give my all and give my best in anything I do, because I'm learning that that's the only way that you can really go all the way to the top and really, really be ultra successful. It's like a business, bro. You kind of half-step. You can't keep half-stepping, bro. You cannot keep half-stepping. You do the business for a little bit and then you back off. And then you go all the way in for a week or two and then you back off. Or even if you go like all the way in every day and you be consistent, you can be trash. You can be consistently putting out trash at the same time. If you post a video on YouTube every day, but it ain't have no value, it have no guidance, no nothing that people can take from it, you're gonna consistently be wasting your time. This business world, for one, it ain't like life, bro. It ain't like young life or school or whatnot, where you can just kind of just half-step it and then you can get through and still be at the top, still be successful. I mean, even that stops. I say school, but even that stops once you get to college. You got to start putting in the work for real. If it's not, your general education classes, your real like majors and stuff like that. And just because you don't want to take one path, you still got to take another path, and it's the same principles. What you put in is what you get out. And so with that being said, guys, like I like doing these type of videos and I like doing the real talks, real authentic videos, but I just want to put more equality in it, put more effort in it. And I know it's like nothing's stopping me and I don't have to explain myself to that, but I just kind of want to let y'all know, on a personal level a little bit more where we going with the channel and just like kind of document the journey. So, somebody else coming in my footsteps or somebody else that's inspired and want to take action, they want to act on their vision, but they're not, they kind of question themselves, I can be kind of like that guiding light because I did it for myself, and I'm watching other people do it, and I feel like it's such a big disconnect from the people that's all the way at the top and the people that's just starting at the bottom. You don't really see the people that's in the middle because they're not really in the light like that. I just want to be a guide, I just want to be, and I need to start saying that too. That's another thing. Y'all got to be careful about your words. I find myself just now keep saying I just want to be, and instead of speaking it as, I am, I'm that light. I am that God, I am that inspiration. Because you just say you just wanna, and then it's almost like your mind hears that and say, oh, you just wanna. So I keep putting you in a position of you just wanting to be. And then if you put it on a pedestal and it keeps creating that distance and you never get to it. That's a little deeper than most people, are willing to understand right now. But if you get it, you get it. But I am that. I am everything that I want to be, you know? I am me. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna just figure out a strategy to put out high quality, vigorous effort videos, quality effort in my business and everything else. And I'm glad that I've been willing to try things, because I've been changing so much, bro, over the past 2.5 years, I say, since I really started my journey to try to improve myself and be the best that I can be. And I would say literally it took about 2.5 years, bro, since I started this for real, to kind of like be at a point where I feel like, and I can honestly feel like I'm not lying to myself, that I can be consistent in something that I'm doing, like a business. Because before, I kind of questioned myself. I kind of got to convince myself to believe it, like, dang, I would really be successful in this business. I would really be consistent if I started. But I'm fighting in my head like, you don't really believe that. You don't think you would be consistent. Now it's at a point where I've proven to myself something as simple as, like I keep saying, working out every single day. And working out especially, it is double those days where you don't want to do it and you still do it. You get double mental strength, mental capacity, and discipline. And so after doing that and dabbling in business here and there, and different things in my life that I've been successful in, it's like, bro, it's all in me. Like, you just got to give it that. And I mean, same thing for y'all. Like, you just got to give it that effort that you really serious about it. And then that's when it's gonna really come true, because now that I decided that I wanna do this thing and I wanna take action, I wanna start this, I wanna start that adventure, it's like everything is opening up for me. I promise y'all, it's just like the moment I started deciding that I wanted better and I wanted my life to go in this direction and started trying to achieve my highest self, to be on the path of godliness, everything is working out. And so it's like, once y'all take that leap of faith, bro, I know it'd be scary, bro. It's like jumping off a cliff. You don't know what's gonna come of it, you know? But you just take that leap of faith and you do what you want, what you set out to do, and you do it well, it's gonna work out. I mean, it has to. It's the laws of the universe. And so I just want to let y'all know, like, this is what a real life journey looks like. Up and down, you know, and questioning yourself is like, are you doing good enough? Are you actually gonna make it, bro? Are you stupid? What if people, like, what if you don't make it? How are people gonna view you? How are they gonna look at you? And I had to stop worrying about that stuff, man. It took me up until this point, like, I say 2.5 years of constantly fighting and battling yourself, bro. Should you really do it? Should you post these videos? How you gonna look, bro? And it's like, you gotta stop being scary, bro. Half of the time, people don't even really care. They'll look at it and then they don't care until you get really big. Then they might hate on you and then be like, wow. And some might even ask you how you did it. You know, just stop worrying about what people think, bro. Don't forget that is your life. You gotta live it. And it's like, obviously, yes, what you do and what decisions you make affect other people. They do. So you wanna make good decisions, but who does it affect the most? You. Your decisions affect you the most. You gotta live with it. You gotta live with the regret of not taking a chance, not taking a leap of faith when you feel like you really wanted to do this thing or live this way. Not, you know, do something conventional that people deem as regular. So if you want to do something, man, just go for it, bro. People want to see you win because they want to see that it's possible. So they gonna naturally root for you because they rooting for themselves in a sense. It gets deep like that. If you got a vision, you got something you want to do, just do it, man.